Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt. This is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we're watching episodes 5 and 6 of The Sopranos. What'd you think of the last two episodes?
This season in general has been extremely strong.
Yeah.
I think we're really starting to see the cracks in this whole New Jersey family, whereas the Sopranos family seems to be thriving, I'll say loosely.
Yeah.
In comparison.
In comparison, for sure. They're together.
Yeah.
They've been incredibly supportive of Tony. Now that Tony's alive again, I wonder if that's going to change the family dynamic. It's kind of like the bear was in hibernation, so you're not having any problems because he's just asleep, so everything can be okay. Now that the bear is awake again, is he just going to tear through everything? I don't know. This has been an incredible season, like you said. Some amazing acting, which is great because this is the last season, so I'm super excited that it's so good still this far into the show.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel like it's overplaying its run.
Yeah, I was gonna say overextending, over something it's welcome, overstaying its welcome.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there's plenty of shows where it's like you get further and further into the show and you're like, man, they should have ended this 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, I watch Grey's Anatomy, so.
Oh, that should have been over 25 years ago. But for Sopranos, it's going incredibly strong, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen now that Tony's up.
Yeah, I'm excited. I feel like this is going to be such a great season, and I'm glad it's a long one.
Yeah.
Because I'm not ready for this to be over.
No, not at all. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Twitch, Instagram, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episodes.
Rusty!
An invitation?
Rusty!
It was Johnny Sack?
I think so.
Look at this shit now.
Okay.
Wait, what was the invite for?
I don't know. Something for Johnny Sack.
His request for temporary release from federal custody to attend his daughter's wedding.
Oh.
I notice you're wearing a wedding ring, Miss Vaughn. Was your father at your wedding?
Ooh.
Your application is granted.
Whoa, what?
During the entirety of the 6 hours, you will be escorted by U.S. Marshals.
Dang.
No alcohol, nor other intoxicating substances.
I mean, someone on trial for murder.
That's huge.
Yeah.
He's in good hands, Mr. Soprano.
Oh, your first day back at work. Gosh, I feel like a mommy.
Yeah, his last day at work, he got shot in the chest.
Wasn't even at work.
So what do you do, free weights? Machines?
Depends what muscles I'm trying to hit, you know?
No, he doesn't know.
You cough with weights like that over your head, you crush your neck. I guess I don't gotta tell you.
Whoa. Oh, is this guy about to be a roid rage hothead?
You don't signal!
Hey, fuck you!
Oh.
Sorry. My mom says I should count 10, but I never remember.
How to count?
He's back.
Is there any chance of a mercy fuck?
What?
Just kidding.
You were not kidding.
Have you spoken to your uncle since it happened?
Oh.
Yeah, we haven't seen Junior.
Except for the interrogation.
You were shot, Anthony, by a member of your family.
I know.
I think you and I will have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, this is pretty traumatic.
Post-traumatic stress.
I get it, okay?
Is there something else you'd like to talk about then?
Believe it or not, things have gotten worse with that kid.
Really?
Flunked out of college.
Oh, that's right.
I got caught up in domestic violence. You think it can't happen to you, but it does.
Something did happen to her.
Come on, you in or what? Don't fuck with my concentration. I've warned you before. Fuck it. Fold.
They're always right about to kill each other.
Vengeance.
You look great.
How are you?
Welcome home, T.
Easy.
How's he feeling?
Silvio?
Yeah.
I assume way better without that stress and pressure.
The onions, I can't,
Oh, scoop out that beyond.
I got.
Sorry.
Can't eat onions?
Probably with his gut.
It's an open incision situation. It's a better way to heal. You're less pulling on the outer dermis layers.
Wow.
You'd think at least something good would have come out of the situation.
You in, Tom?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Easy.
Come on, everyone. He's trying to talk.
Why, you want to change games now? Because I won 3 pots?
Hey, keep the cards down, Sil.
Kind of goes back to that idea, like we were talking about, of him thinking that there's more to life and stuff. They just want to eat and play poker.
We're gonna get through this as a family. When I say family, that includes you too, Eric.
Thank you, John.
Wow.
I am 8 pounds away from my goal.
Jesus, can we ever talk about anything in this family besides food?
Wow. Some different personalities and bodies there.
Red pepper flakes up his ass. It's a fucking hothead.
Filiatoto's here.
Damn, first day back?
Time and again, I've done his bidding. It's time to set some limits.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay. Oh, I thought he was stepping forward.
I mean, you have said no to him before.
Tony to John?
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole Tony, his cousin.
Tony B.
How was the first day?
It's good. Tired, though.
You want to take a nap?
Get your shoes off the bed.
That's what I was looking at.
God just feels great.
It does.
It does feel like Tony doesn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
120 credit card numbers.
Excellent.
Don't leave home without it. The commercial.
Oh, I didn't get it for a while.
Yep, I see it. Thank you, Ro.
Oh, she's been pulling from the newspaper.
It's smart. It would send Tony over the edge.
Yeah. That's like his piece, is that newspaper.
I'm Deputy Feetham, U.S. Marshal Service. This is my partner, Deputy Mayweather. We're here to escort you to the wedding today.
I just feel like this is not going to go well. Do you have like a weird feeling too?
She'll be a beautiful bride, Tony.
All brides are beautiful.
You keep tabs on gifts?
That's how it's done, Meadow.
So we can know if they
Really?
stiff us when your big day comes.
Wow.
Any thoughts on when you and Finn are tying a knot?
This discussion is over.
Wow, you like Finn that much?
What I've been through, it changes the way you think. And holding my grandkids in my lap, all of a sudden, it's very important to me.
I would try to set Meadow up with that behemoth of a man. Try to make some
Anger issues.
get some strong, powerful children.
Oh my god, how embarrassing.
Yeah, did they really need the freaking sirens?
Not like everyone doesn't know, but
Still. Oh, they took him out in handcuffs also? What's the point of the 2 marshals?
Sir, what is this?
Nitroglycerin, what do you think? Smell it, you don't believe me.
Proceed.
I would imagine Paulie smells like he bathes in cologne.
Yeah. Like the second he walks into a room, it's just like, oh, Paulie's here.
For all this heightened security out of his own pocket.
Are you kidding? The government did that?
Meadow.
It's hot.
We're almost there.
Yeah, he gets tired very easily.
All metal objects in the tray, sir.
Oh, no.
Does he have something?
Yeah, is there something in his chest?
You'll need to step out and remove your shoes, sir.
Oh, come on.
Tony? Daddy?
What was that guy run into?
It ain't your fault, T. It's all this bullshit.
It's a steam bath.
Here, Tom, some water.
Nice.
Oh, it's the nurse.
Yeah.
He just got out of the hospital. Are the shoes really necessary?
Sorry, miss.
Let me do it. Don't bet.
Oh, this guy's great. Who is this guy? This is embarrassing for Tony, though.
Yeah.
Take you, Allegra.
Allegra? Ain't that a cold medicine?
I was thinking the same thing.
The fuck's that got to do with cold medicine?
It's allergy medicine.
To have and to hold, in good times and bad, for richer, for poorer, forsaking all others, so long as we both shall live.
Oh, I was like, what is he thinking about? But I forgot.
Dudes.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's either this or give it to the feds in the asset seizure.
Yeah, spend it now.
Well, you're not hungry, sweetie?
I don't eat fish. The toxins.
As she's smoking.
I didn't even think of that.
Club soda for the convalescent.
Thank you, sir.
Oh.
What happened to Pillsbury Dough Girl? Fuck this other girl.
This must be college.
And look at this young dentist. All handsome in his Calvin Klein. Beautiful grandkids these two will make, huh?
Poor Finn.
It's like, help me.
I met with that guy Deutsch, the general horse player.
So we'll play ball.
He's fucking Joe DiMaggio.
Okay, Vito.
He's so calculated
Vito.
in everything he does.
An event planner? Where do you get this shit? Stuff would do nicely, AJ.
Wasn't he talking about that?
They were. He was just throwing a college party.
Oh.
Or a high school party.
And what am I in for with Meadow?
Not counting the honeymoon? 425.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa.
So adjusting for inflation, I'm looking at half a rock.
What we put in, the grind, that for things like this?
Damn, 425?
In early 2000?
Go say hello to your dad.
Could they have worn different ties?
Who, Tony?
No, the Marshalls.
She asked me to do with the little guy. I can't do it.
This fucking prick.
You should call Dr. Cuomo.
We're just talking here, Aunt Louise.
Shut up, Aunt.
I need your help, Tony. Can't take that risk while I'm in jail.
Stay out of trouble.
Talking about murder.
I know you're going through a rough time right now, all right?
Then do me this favor, Tony.
Maybe make like an incentive. What are you gonna do?
Okay, I'll take care of it.
It'll come up later.
I won't forget it.
Better not forget it.
Want to dance?
Really?
It's a slow one.
When Carmela and Tony like love each other, it's real good.
Yeah.
A lot of distance between them.
Okay, Corrado.
I feel like this is gonna make Junior worse.
Yeah, certainly not where they wanted to put him.
Corrado,
I want to go home.
Stop. You know that's not possible.
It was old, okay? I should have cleaned it.
That's sad.
Yeah.
So far, this wedding's going a lot better than I thought it would.
There's a lot of sweet moments.
Even like the biggest issue that I thought between Tony and Johnny Sack was cleared up.
Completely insulate ourselves. They do Rusty, they're back on a plane over the Atlantic 2 hours later.
Farming it out, it's a pussy-ass maneuver.
Safe maneuver.
I'm just saying I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, I didn't ask you what you fucking think.
A lot of opinions from Christopher.
Vito, let's go. Francesca.
I forgot that that's Phil Leotardo's cousin or something.
The wife.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
6 hours?
I got to 11:15.
That includes transportation, sir.
Wow, come on. I mean, there's still more events.
Okay, Tom's.
Yeah. Well, I guess he made it to the end.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Should let my daughter leave at least. Come on.
Daddy, what's happening?
I will not ask you again.
They really had to block her in?
That's fucking necessary.
Stand back. Now.
Damn.
What a fucking show for no point. Literally Oh! This whole night was almost perfect.
If they can make him cry, what the fuck else can they make him do?
I gotta agree with Phil, Tom.
Oh, you do you?
What is going on?
Terrible out there, huh? Poor guy.
He's an emotional man. He loves his daughter.
That is not the response I thought.
No.
I thought they were going to be pissed at like the marshals and stuff. I thought, if anything, they were going to be coming up with a plan to kill some of them.
I'm gonna make some collections.
Now? I thought you were sick.
Go to bed.
I mean, we've said it so many times how all of these guys are so concerned about their image.
Yeah.
And like how other people view them. I guess that's why. Like, that was such an appropriate moment to cry, and they still crucified him.
Vito?
Where are you, Vito? I'm surprised he would be in a place like this. It's just a lot of people.
Yeah.
They're gonna see Vito, right?
Vito? What the fuck?
Sal, hey.
Oh.
Sal, please, it's a fucking joke.
Right. Say hi to your wife.
Fuck those jerks. What do you care what they think?
Oh, he's a married man in the mafia.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, that was so bad.
Yeah.
Why did he go to such a fucking public place?
Where clearly they're doing pickups.
Go back to sleep.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna take your shower.
Was that a gun?
Yeah. He's gonna go make sure they don't talk. Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Holy shit.
Damn, Vito. Well, he brought stuff.
Yeah, he did pack a bag. You think he's just on the run?
He might be.
Hello.
What do you know? What do you say?
Tony, all right?
That's why I'm calling you, checking in. Everything else okay?
Trying to see how fast this is spreading.
Yeah.
They think you're weak. They see an opportunity. They're my friends, a lot of them, but they're also fucking jackals.
Yeah, right? They're fucking sharks.
Since I've been back, I've been noticing certain looks and people questioning my judgment, what they never did before.
That's true, Christopher.
People see only what you allow them to see.
Thanks for the advice.
Glad to be of service.
Nice. Is he gonna go beat the shit out of Christopher for questioning him?
Ooh.
He's got a look on his face. Damn, Bobby, you can get up there.
Get the skipper chair. I don't want a chair. I'm fine.
No chair, huh?
What are you weighing these days?
Don't ask. 265.
I love Bobby.
Yeah.
You talk to Vito? Huh?
Hungry tea. You want, I'll have Bissell fix your sandwich.
No,
Missing?
no, I'm good.
Vito? Yeah, he's still gone.
What is he about to do?
I think something drastic.
What's your fucking problem?
Oh, wow.
Slamming the goddamn refrigerator door.
What? No.
What, are you gonna argue with me now?
I didn't even open the refrigerator. I don't want to.
You don't want to what?
Knows he's a hothead.
Ooh.
My arm!
Damn.
What's that, huh? You got anything else to say?
Wanted to assert his dominance.
Yeah, it's like prison rules. He just picked a fight with the strongest guy there.
But also, damn, that guy did nothing.
Tony did great. All those muscles didn't do anything. Oh, that was a lot of blood, I think. You feel back?
Yep. Ugh, always.
Oh.
No, not the noises.
Good, it's over.
You haven't fucked me in over a year.
Blood sugar. I told you, the weight loss.
I assume that's probably her place, so he's just hiding out there.
Yeah.
You made the call to Italy.
She's sending over two of her best tailors. Now you hook them up with a third party. Get them some scissors.
This is smart, Tony.
Oh, now it's smart?
Anybody taking a look, there's nothing linking us to it.
Hey,
there he is.
Except for you literally out loud saying, Rusty?
No. It's okay. Really.
Thank you.
Actually meant a lot to Tony.
Never should have raised my hands to you. I'm sorry.
As long as you realize.
Coffee, couple lines of meth, and that was just to drive the kids to school.
Damn. What a drive to school.
Human frailty makes me sick sometimes.
Who's the dude in the red?
Ran into a friend of yours, the big guy, Vito.
And?
He was in a fag bar.
Oh, it's spreading.
Get the fuck out.
There it goes. And you tell Christopher, he's gonna freaking tell everyone.
You are not gonna fucking believe it.
Immediately.
He was wearing a motorcycle outfit, like the guy in the Village People with the leather hat and the vest.
I don't know. Fucking slanderous me.
It would explain why he's gone.
So what do we gotta do, Tone? Actually see him take it in the ass?
You need proof?
Vito on the phone.
No one's had contact with Vito since he ran away.
One of my bar girls knows his Gumad. Maybe she's seen him and knows where he is.
It's exactly where he is.
So weight loss.
AIDS? Nobody's got AIDS. I don't want to hear that word here again. Two Arabs with the credit cards. You think there's a chance they could be, I don't know, Al-Qaeda's?
They did want to buy a fuck ton of weapons.
His brother's a government interrogator in Lebanon or Syria. Plus, Muhammad and his girlfriend have a dog.
Terrorists can't have dogs?
I'm gonna get a coffee.
It's also crazy Christopher knows so much about them.
Yeah. Well.
Oh.
What the fuck you doing?
Tony's looking for you.
For me?
He's been calling for fucking days.
Tell Tony I'll call him. It's better you come in.
Oh no, Vito.
You go ahead and I'll follow you.
Oh, the thunder.
What are you doing?
Yeah, he's gone.
Better not come around here no more.
Well, that's all the confirmation they needed.
You should provide him a couple of dumb gats, guidance on where to find them. Part 2 when it's done.
Hang him in drugs?
He's been riding up the Hershey Highway.
Where'd you get that? Somebody started a joke. I won't mention any names. There's no truth to it.
Wow, Christopher.
Well, hey, Marie's still at the hospital with her mom.
Kids asleep?
They went to sleep about an hour ago.
Did he come home?
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably coming to take all his shit. Now he's for sure running.
Yeah.
He did kind of look like John Travolta. I assume the Mafia is around still today. And I'm curious if they've genuinely, like, made some progressive changes.
I don't think you're gonna get away, Vito.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
He's gone. He ran over a tree? Oh, I thought he was going to change a tire.
I think it's more than the tire that's screwed up. It's cute.
Yeah.
It's 140, breakfast included, MasterCard or Visa.
I'll pay cash.
You know, my stepson runs the tow service. You want early morning, I can have your rig brought to the mobile.
Wow.
This is for you.
I hope nothing happens to this lady.
It's crazy how rare it is to see some good people in this show.
Yeah. Man, he's just knocked out.
Yeah. Is this Carmela's house?
Yeah, just tear it down already. Start again.
You went over there and you picked through the place like a vulture. It was your fault the permits were denied in the first place.
Oh, you're a broken record.
Jeez.
I've had a lifetime of her bullshit.
Damn.
Give me coffee.
I think he's always going to be looking over his shoulder.
Yeah, he's got to get far away.
I'm trying to find my cousin. Could you search the whole state?
So there was a reason he went to New Hampshire.
I guess. Oh. Oh, no.
Put Vito on a phone, asshole.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
What are you, sucking his dick?
There ain't no Vito, man. I found the phone on the side of the road. Hang on a second.
Oh, no.
Hello?
Maybe if she would have been nice, Tony.
Yeah.
What happened?
Just some random guy answers the phone.
We're just going over the list for the silent auction.
A silent auction again? Why not get live auction here?
Wow. She's a whole new woman.
Yeah.
People enjoy the silent auction.
I thought our goal was to raise money. Put me down for $2,000 worth of body work and or paint.
2,000, mano an inch.
She's fucking crushing it with his body shop.
Can I just get some prosciutto melon to go? I'm sorry, guys. I gotta get back.
You didn't know he was gay?
Actually, I had him pegged the whole time.
Oh, sure. Just like Christopher did.
You tell me, what is the issue?
He's a fag.
How do you feel about homosexuality?
I find it disgusting. The lesbian thing with the Jennifer Beals. Not bad.
Lesbian's totally cool.
I don't give too much of a shit what people do behind closed doors with consenting adults. The guys that work for me are asking for head. His head. What the fuck? Now some of these union old-timers, the contractors, they're not going to want to be seen with him.
He's long gone.
Oh, yeah.
Jail time. They can't be strangers to male-male sexual contact.
You're going to pay us for that.
Doesn't count when it's in prison.
There's no women there. Just for the record, my incarceration was very short term.
You said you would get that building inspector to cut me some slack so I could get back to my business?
Oh, yeah, right.
Something for that scar.
Vitamin E?
Do you, like, rub that on or something?
Yeah.
Vitamin E. My facialist said it'll help get the red out.
I think eliminates scarring.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You were right about my uncle, Carl.
Doesn't give me any pleasure, believe me.
You never once said I told you so.
Accentuate the positive.
It's insane how good they've been to each other.
Yeah.
Who told you? Tony swore me to secrecy.
I'm not gonna burn my sources.
Everyone knows.
You think she and Vito had some arrangement?
I just hope she gets herself tested.
I can probably guess. I'm not going first.
Do you know something?
Well, she knows about Finn.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
I totally forgot.
He is possibly gay.
Finn saw him giving some guy a blowjob. Saw Vito in a car going down on some security guard.
Oh my God!
He saw this?
Why didn't you say something?
Because Vito warned Finn not to.
You gotta hear what Meadow just told us.
Mom!
The cat's out of the bag, Meadow.
Oh, it's Dr. Yankum.
No, they brought him in.
Oh, Finn.
Sit down.
Poor Finn.
I mean, he might feel protected now, though.
Don't be scared. It's all right, dear.
It's a cute town.
Yeah. I do feel like Vito's moments away from getting killed. So it's kind of nice that he has this little peaceful area to live in for a little bit.
Let me ask you a question. Before we cornered you in the porta potty.
Okay, he already said everything.
Blowing the security guard.
Son of a bitch! Catching, not pitching.
It's so much worse.
He's not gonna know I told you?
You ain't gonna have no problem from Vito. Believe me.
Get him to pay for some therapy.
Therapy.
Cut off his piece of deal and feed it to him.
Jeez.
I feel like I've been stabbed in the heart.
When he was always talking about greasing the union, who knew that's what he meant?
All right, this stays in these four walls.
Literally everyone knows.
Phil, oh my God.
Yeah, does Phil Leotardo know?
I don't know, he tried to call him, but...
My cousin he married, making a mockery of the whole sacrament.
Okay, he knows.
Somebody sees something one time and it's tossed aside like garbage.
There's been confirmation through the grapevine. Where do you think he might have gone, honey? So we can get him back here, get him to do something about it.
And his life.
I'm sorry, am I interrupting something? I'm here for the free bodywork certificates for the auction.
What was that payment?
Yeah.
This will just take another sec.
Are they doing something on the side? Uh-oh.
Well, they said the airbag thing.
Was that running through this body shop?
I don't know.
The guys at Vito's crew. They say if he was to come back, they refuse to take orders from him.
Well, it's not their fucking decision who they work with. He's a come-from-behind kind of guy.
Ooh, choice of words.
You know, certain people, they love the high drama, like fucking high school girls. We all know Vito's not the first.
Huh. There's like a combination of Tony not wanting to care about it, but then also Tony wanting to make sure that people respect his authority so that even if he was like, no, you're going to work with him.
Yeah.
There's pillow biters in the special forces.
Guys like him never kick up their full percent to you.
Huh.
Meadow Soprano.
I'm Michael Kardish. I work with Ray.
Hi.
Came highly recommended.
White collar crime now?
Yeah.
Tony Soprano's kid.
A lot of judgment being passed around.
I was like, there's no way they don't know the name.
Did you by any chance talk to the building inspector about my house?
Shit, I forgot.
Well, things were going well. Those are cool. Like, pool weights or something?
Yeah, but I feel like they're the opposite. They like float. So he has to like push him.
Oh, yeah, maybe push him down.
Federal marshals dragging him out of his own daughter's wedding.
Yeah, but Johnny Macaroni was indicted for murder.
Called him Johnny Macaroni.
My father with the shoes? It was pure harassment. They're slamming my family. I don't know.
Yeah, you are being kind of a little bitch. Not Meadow, Finn.
Yeah.
Meadow could do better.
This is one of those things where she's in it. She's talking about some stuff with work, but then defending her family.
Yeah. Oh, live free or die.
Yeah, that's Bonita. Arts and crafts movement.
What's he doing?
It's the most expensive piece in the store. You're a natural.
Get him a job?
What? No way. All right, that was episode 5 and 6 of The Sopranos. What'd you think?
Very interesting episodes.
Yeah, super strange.
Very different from the first 4, I want to say, but then also not. This season has been very heavy on ego, on money, and on like reputation.
Yeah. These 2 episodes definitely felt different than the first 4, yet it's just common themes that we've seen pretty much since the very first episode of Sopranos. And it all just goes down to, like you said, just like reputation and how you're viewed by other people. At tons of times, it seems so ridiculous how some of these guys care about their, not reputation, just their, I guess just the way that other guys view them. But then you see the situation in episode 5 and 6, it comes back super, super strong, primarily with Johnny Sack crying in a situation where I'm like, that is totally justified. And immediately, all of his top guys are like, fuck Johnny Sack.
Yeah.
And then in episode 6, the whole Vito situation, immediately, all of these guys are like, fuck Vito. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I mean, everyone turns very quickly. And also, I feel like every time these things come up, it's like very much kind of like a mob mentality.
Yeah.
It just takes one person to be like, Johnny Sack's a crybaby.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden everyone's like, yeah. And then he has no respect from anyone.
Yeah.
And I mean, same with Vito. Obviously, it was just like a sprinkle of this rumor because it was like some cousin of someone else, like a little bit far removed
right.
to be just believing this person. Obviously, we know it's true, and we've known it's true since the whole Finn.
Yeah, whatever you want to call that, expose, or I don't know.
Yeah, the moment. So it's very interesting to see how they quickly turn. Surprisingly, Paulie was the kind of last one to turn. He was one of the few that defended Vito.
And I think that's why he's so pissed now. Yeah.
Well, now he's like looking kind of dumb because it turns out it's true.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, between the two of them, obviously two very different scenarios. But yeah, exactly the same situation of just completely losing respect. Obviously, Johnny Sack's kind of more in a position where I think he'll be okay, at least for now.
Yeah, I think the conversation started a little bit, but I don't think it escalated to anything severe yet, especially because Tony's still carrying out the hit for Rusty and stuff.
Correct.
So I thought that was maybe something that was going to fade away because maybe Phil Leotardo was going to be a little bit more aggressive on kind of changing the order.
Right.
I mean, another situation of Image, which this is just all about Image, these two episodes, it was Tony's with kind of looking weak. And even we kind of questioned it when Christopher was talking back to Tony. It was like, man, that seems a little strange for this. Like, we've seen moments similar, but this felt different. And then Tony bringing it up later in the episode to be like, people are talking to me differently. They're acting differently because they think I'm weak. So he did like the straight up prison rule of finding the biggest, strongest guy in the room and beating him up to gain that respect back, to change his image, to be this powerful, confident person, which also Dr. Melfi kind of gave that advice to be like, people see what you want them to see. So even if you just have to pretend or whatever, that's all they'll know.
Yeah. No, very interesting. And it kind of makes me think back to when Tony was kind of going through that little internal crisis of not knowing who his like friends were. There was moments where he was cracking jokes and the laughs were like over the top.
Yeah.
So it kind of goes back to that of just like a happy medium. Like he wants to be respected, but then in that episode, like he was more like, who are my friends? Like who can I trust?
Right, yeah.
So really it's kind of one of those, you can't mix like work and
pleasure.
Yeah. And multiple things here.
In multiple ways.
But for Tony, yeah, it's just these people are all out for themselves. So none of these people are really your friends.
No, not at all. I mean, even like people that I originally thought were super strong and loyal, they couldn't wait to turn their back on Tony or to usurp, if I'm using that correctly, his power. I mean, it goes back to what, like episode 1 of Tony meeting with Dr. Melfi and just him being so concerned about his image of looking weak to his men by going to therapy. Like,
yeah,
this idea of image and portraying something that you're not, or, you know, covering things up, it's just been constant throughout Sopranos. And these two episodes, they just really just hit you with example after example of how many people are living this lie. Kind of like the title of episode 6 is Live Free or Die. So it's like in different ways and stuff. Obviously, Vito probably would prefer to live free and out of the closet and in this beautiful like little town where I feel like they've shown a numerous situations where it's like, that could be like a...
Meet cute.
What's a meet cute?
It's like in rom-coms, like the first time that your two like lovers meet.
Like I'm thinking of the diner guy.
Yeah, the diner guy, and then this
antique shop guy.
Potentially, yeah, this guy too. Yeah, so it's like the first time that they meet, it's called like a meet cute.
Okay.
And then it blossoms into like whatever it's going to be in the rom-com.
Right.
But yeah, no, I think it was definitely like letting us see Vito see life outside and him getting to live free.
Yeah, it's interesting because you can go so many ways. Just to run through all of the examples, for Johnny Sack to cry in that moment seems totally justified. It's insane to think that his men would tear him down behind his back for that moment.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you like look at it through the mob or mafia mentality, what Phil Leotardo said is like, if he would cry for this situation, how long before he breaks in prison and he rats on all of us? Like, there's a real justification, as terrible as it is,
to be worried
about that. And it's the same thing with like Tony. Like, it was very evident that people were treating him differently after this surgery. I mean, he was clearly getting tired and a little slow. He's very out of shape. So it's not just like in his head that people are treating him differently. They are.
Yeah.
It is justified for Tony to be like, I got to change my image or else I'm going to lose my crew in terms of authority and productivity and stuff.
And how Silvio said kicking the money up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's crazy to find out that they're not kicking up all of the money already and it's just totally acceptable.
Yeah.
But yeah, that it could be even worse if they don't respect Tony. And then for Vito, it's like, as terrible as it is, there's nothing wrong with what Vito's doing, but in a sense there kind of is, because like he has a wife, he has a kids, he's destroying his family here, he's hiding these secrets. But then it's like, why would you care about this when it's socially acceptable to have a guma, which is just the same thing? And then it puts Tony in this weird position where it's like, he doesn't want to care. He's in this new mindset of things are more important. There's things way more important than the sexuality of Vito, yet his crew is refusing to work with him.
Yeah, I think it was kind of surprisingly progressive of Tony, while he was with Dr. Melfi, for him to just be like, I mean, I don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he said like, oh, it's a sin and I find it disgusting. But there's that balance with Tony where it's just like, he'll say that, but that might also just be to...
That's just like, I'm Catholic, I know what the rules are.
Right.
And I'm the head of this mafia family. No. But in his head, he's just like, whatever.
Yeah, in his head, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You know what Tony cares about? Money.
And himself.
And you know who's making the most money? Vito.
Yeah.
Vito can be as gay as he wants if he's making the most money in Tony's mind.
Yeah.
But his crew would fucking just totally rebel. So it's like, what does Tony do?
Yeah, when it was very interesting, the new guy that they brought in to replace Vito, for him to immediately be like, hey, just so you know, they're all saying they don't want to work with him if he comes back. That in itself just puts Tony in just such a bad position.
Yeah. And obviously it goes back to that image of like power and fear that someone in Tony's position honestly kind of has to have.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you're not going to work who I tell you to work with? No, like, I'm the boss. You will work for anyone I tell you.
Yeah, it's this like weird balance, because if Tony just like gives in and like offs Vito because people say they don't want to work with him or whatever, then he's also kind of giving in to them.
Right.
But then he also needs to try to make everyone happy, continue to have their respect. So it's like a weird dynamic.
This is a situation that would put Silvio in the hospital.
Immediately.
If he was boss.
Yeah.
Because really, you're kind of fucked either way. If you kill Vito, all of these lower guys suddenly think that they can start making demands.
Yeah.
And then if you don't kill Vito, you're going to lose all of your lower guys.
Yeah. I mean, this might be best case scenario, obviously, for Vito, but also for Tony, that Vito is just like dust in the wind at this point.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know if this is quite the end of this, and they have a lot of resources to find people, but they don't even know what direction he went in.
Yeah. Even Vito seems lost himself.
Yeah.
This feels like a mythical town that he like stumbled upon.
Yeah, it does. It's like kind of perfect for him.
Yeah.
And for him to be like welcomed in by that like B&B or hotel.
Everything has been amazing for Vito since he showed up in this town.
Yeah.
It's almost like he died when he hit that tree branch and he just like went to heaven. So just a couple of crazy episodes really focused on the same stuff. And if anything, you could find even more examples of like Carmela getting jealous of the other girl. I forgot her name.
Oh, for the body shop.
Right. So it's kind of like Carmela's out of the loop now and she's not as successful and stuff. So she kind of is obviously very aggressive on trying to restart that.
Yeah, and then, you know, she goes at it with her dad, which that was so wild to me that he just like stole everything from their job site.
Yeah, and just totally was like, screw you, Carmela, I'm done with you.
Yeah, which I mean, I feel like they've probably had a decent amount of patience with Carmela for her entire life, but that was so shitty.
Even something as simple as like Meadow with this new job, where once she introduced herself and those two people walked away and they're like, that's a soprano. It's like, man, there's just so much judgment on image, on name, on who you are. You know, their mindset for Meadow should have just stopped at her qualifications, but no.
But then you also have the conversation between Meadow and Finn, and Meadow's kind of like, you know, lecturing a little bit earlier on in the episode about the clients that she was seeing and like how disgusted she was about it. I feel like she genuinely felt that way, but then she goes and like defends Tony and her family and all of that. And it's like, okay, so it's like when it suits you.
Yeah.
So they all have their flaws, but I feel like Meadow's now fully into like the real world. Whereas before she was like, you know, college student, a high school student, whatever. But it's like, so even Finn, I feel like was kind of calling her out on her bullshit, even though I don't think he was doing it well.
Right. So, I mean, it's just example after example. I mean, even you had moments there with like profiling for terrorism and stuff.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I mean, it really, like when you start thinking about it, it's like, damn, almost every single scene centered around image for these two episodes.
Yeah.
So as different as these two episodes felt as the first four, these two episodes felt so shockingly similar in their messaging that it almost felt like we watched like a mini movie for these two episodes.
Yeah, they were perfect together.
Yeah. Yeah, it worked out perfectly to watch them back to back.
Yeah.
But as far as like big momentum stuff, we saw Junior again. He's somewhere not good. Don't think there's huge momentum with like New York or New Jersey. Things are still relatively good between the two families, which is pretty crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Even Tony agreeing to off this guy for Johnny Sack. So things still seem decently okay for Tony's family, for the mafia families and stuff. Right now, their biggest worry is Vito, and even shouldn't be that big of a worry. It is in their world.
Yeah. You can never predict with this show what's going to happen. So I don't know what's going to be important.
Yeah, no, I have absolutely no idea what's going to come next. And I commented it during the video, but I am genuinely curious if like the mafia's ideas have changed at all in 20 years or something like that. Like, that's just interesting to me to see how they've progressed. I mean, everyone kind of needs to adapt to the times. I'm also curious because of the little brief conversation that Ro and Carmela were having about the body shop girl, how they were like, she used to be one of us, but now she's like one of them. She seems like she's a very powerful earner potentially. Yeah. So it's like, I'm now thinking, are women more included in like mafia crime now as well?
Yeah.
Because I think this girl is up and coming, or maybe she already is.
That would be interesting to know about. Obviously, how would we ever know that?
I don't know. Unless it is very socially acceptable now.
Yeah.
Maybe a quick Google search or something. But it's just stuff that I never would have thought about. And this has been like the main theme for these past couple of episodes, which that's just a testament to how great The Sopranos is. Because it just shines light on stuff that you never thought you would think about. And it's incredibly captivating.
Yeah. The show is something else.
Yeah, so good. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.